The housing market is going to crash. Have you heard someone say that lately? A recent survey revealed that many consumers believe there's a housing bubble beginning to form. And while that feeling is understandable, the market is still very different than it was during the housing crash that occurred 15 years ago. So I'm here to put your worries at rest. Hi, I'm Pat Lotz with the Pat Lotz Real Estate Group and Real Estate One. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the bell icon to stay up to date on all our new content. Here are 4 key reasons as to why today in 2022 is nothing like it was 15 years ago. Number 1, houses are not unaffordable like they were. When looking at affordability, the formula has 3 main components: the price of the home, wages earned by the purchasers, and the mortgage rates available at the time. Based on conventional lending standards, a purchaser should not spend more than 28% of their gross income on their mortgage payment. So let's compare. 15 years ago, prices were high, wages were low, and rates were over 6%. So while today prices are still high, wages have gone up and mortgage rates, despite the recent spike, are still very low. This means that today is a potential buyer pays way lower than 28% benchmark of their monthly income towards a mortgage payment. Number 2, mortgage standards were much more relaxed. During the housing crisis, it was much easier to get a mortgage than it is today. To better explain, let's take a look at the number of mortgages granted to purchasers with credit scores under 620. According to credit.org, a credit score between 550 and 619 was considered poor, and when defining these borrowers, they said credit agencies considered consumers with credit delinquencies, account rejections, and little credit history as subprime borrowers due to their high credit scores. So while buyers with a credit score that low can still qualify for a mortgage, they were considered much riskier. When looking at the numbers back in 2007, the volume of loans in the buyers with credit below the 620 was just shy of 350 billion. 2021, just below 100 billion. Bottom line is that mortgage standards are nothing like they were last time, and nowadays home buyers are looking to acquire a mortgage must be more qualified. Number 3, the foreclosure situation is nothing like it was. The most distinct separation from then and now is the number of homeowners that were facing foreclosure after the last housing bubble. The Federal Reserve issued a repost showing the number of consumers with a new foreclosure notice, and of the years following the bubble, 2009 showed the highest, presenting 2 million new foreclosures. 2021, just 38,000. Now, some of you may be saying that these numbers are skewed due to the fact that there were forbearance programs in place in 2020 and 2021. However, fewer than 800,000 homeowners are left in that program today, and the numbers are still far lower than 2 million. So why the large difference? Today, homeowners are equity rich and not tapped out. During the bubble, some homeowners decided to use their home as an ATM and withdraw built-up equity from their home. However, when values began to fall, many of them were left in the negative equity situation. So they chose to just walk away from their home. Crazy, right? Have no fears, especially if this was you, because it appears many have learned a lesson. While prices have been nicely rising over the last few years, over 40% of homes in this country now have 50% more equity, and owners have been leaving it right where it is. And lastly, number 4, and boy, we have all been hearing too much of this. We don't have surplus of homes on the market. We have a shortage. Did you know that the supply of inventory needed to sustain a normal real estate market is approximately 6 months? Any more than that will cause prices to depreciate, and anything less causes a shortage, leading to price appreciation. Cue the last few years. So back to the numbers we go. From 2007 to 2010, there were way too many many homes for sale. The months supply during those 4 years have been 9.6. In the last 4 years, 2021, the lowest month supply showing just 1.8. There is a healthy demand for home ownership in 2022, and with month supply showing nearly 8 months fewer than 14 years ago, the statistics alone speak for themselves. So the next time you hear someone say we're in a housing bubble, go ahead and direct them right to this video, because you and I both know now that it isn't true and most likely won't happen in the foreseeable future. While the market is struggling in certain areas like inventory, houses are still affordable and sellers are loving cashing in on their equity, all while remaining equity positive. If this video didn't set aside your fears about the direction of the housing market, I'd love to go over it in more detail with you and see ways in which I might be able to help capitalize on the housing market in 2022. This is Pat Lotz with the Pat Lotz Real Estate Group and Real Estate One. Live local, buy local, use local, and as always, there is lots to love in Livingston County.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to use those like, comment, and share buttons below. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Pat Lotz Real Estate for more helpful home buying and selling tips. Want a free comparable market analysis? Scan that QR code on your screen or visit our website at www.patlotz.com and fill out the request form. There's lots to love in Livingston County.